Hey, it's minaagmanifest back with another motherfucking video. So I guess it's gonna be introduction video for my newborn son. Everybody meet Zeus. This is Zeusy. His name is Zeus. Yep, that's his name. And if you're probably wondering like what this light is like if you've been there, done that, you probably already know. But if you don't, when especially this new stuff these days. But basically this is phototherapy, they call it. And sorry, my arm is hurting. But phototherapy is for like basically like he was they tested him for jaundice and came back and he was over a certain amount, so they were like, yeah, we need to do this. So apparently phototherapy helps, which I could understand the science from that. Spirituality, science kind of pretty much go hand in hand on certain levels, but everything always starts from the spiritual. But anyways, yeah, that's what this light is. And he has like an eye mask on, so yeah, while he's in that. But yeah, he's just chilling next to me. I would put him over here, but he's a lot more comfortable next to me, obviously. Why not? But yeah, this is my baby man, my new baby man, Zeus. Yeah, the labor is more of the delivery that was crazy, because it wasn't that bad. It actually went by pretty quick as far as me pushing him out. But like I swear, because it was like Saturday when it turns out, because I woke up needing to go to the bathroom, but as I was waking up to go to the bathroom, as I thought, well, it was also that, but it was like as I got up from my bed, it was like I couldn't control my shit, couldn't control my pee-pee. And I was like, the fuck? Like, I've been controlling my pee-pee this whole time. Why am I not able to do now? So turns out it was just rushing down, but it wasn't like that much, where it was like how you see in movies where you see a whole bunch of water just gush out. It was a good amount of water. So obviously my water broke, but it wasn't like all of it at once. So throughout the whole day, I was basically leaking. And I was like, what the fuck? I never had my water broke before, because my other two kids, they always I always went to labor as far as contractions, but my water never broke. They had to break it for me when I got to the hospital. But in this case, it was the opposite. My water broke, but I didn't really have contractions. I did, but it wasn't like, oh my God, let me go to the hospital. It's close together and shit. So it was like really mild contractions, basically. So by the time like around 10, 11 o'clock at night on Saturday, this past Saturday, I was like, okay, it's been a whole day. I was kind of really trying to wait and see what happens if, I would just go into labor myself, because I didn't want to just go to the hospital if they were like, oh no. But I did call my doctor to see what they say, and they were like, yeah, just come in, especially, want to increase, risk for the baby or whatever. And I was like, okay, cool. So I'll just make sure I packed up my things, got my things together, his things together, excuse me. And I went my way to the motherfucking hospital. And when I got here, around 1 o'clock or so in the morning that night, because it was like when I called them around 10 or 11, but they didn't call me back until around, the doctor didn't really call me back until around like 11 or 12 or 11. So I pretty much took my time to get myself ready, because I was like, let me make sure I got everything. But I finally got everything together, called my ride, and got to the hospital around 1, and they checked me, checked my cervix to see how far dilated I was, because the last time they checked at my last appointment, I was 1 centimeter, and they just checked. When I got here, they were like, oh, you're 2 centimeters. I was like, okay, well, kind of expected that a little bit, because I was like, I'm not really having contractions like that, So they admitted me. They said they were going to induce me, give me Pitocin, I think that's how I pronounce it, to basically induce me to get full contractions. And they gradually did it. Like, they increased the Pitocin, the medicine basically, or medicine, whatever you want to call it, the drug, to induce me. Like, gradually they started at 2, then they started at 4, then they started at 6, started at 8, then they went to 10, then they went to 12. 12 was the last one. But here's the kicker though. So they didn't check my cervix again until I think around 8 or so. I think it was around 8 o'clock or so in the morning by that time, this past Sunday. And she checked. She said it was still 2 motherfucking centimeters. I was like, bitch. Well, not her, but you know what I mean. Like, bitch, in my head, like, what the fuck? Like, 2 centimeters. This whole time y'all been giving me this Pitocin, whatever, this whole time, and I still haven't dilated even more. I was like, oh, hell no. I was like, oh my God, I'm ready to get this over with, because I was feeling the contractions still. So I was like, how in the heck am I still 2 centimeters? I was feeling the contractions for real at this time. Like, I was like, no, we need to get this baby out of me. But obviously, Zeus wanted to take his time, because obviously he knew what time he wanted to be born. So lo and behold, so basically the last increment, or the whatever that she increased it by, was 12. And this time I was sitting on this the rocking chair that moves in the that is in the delivery room. That's also is in this room too. But I don't know if you can see it over there, but yeah, like that chair, if you see it. Okay. And I was sitting in that while I was because I didn't feel comfortable laying in the bed, because the bed was starting to feel uncomfortable to me. So I was like, let me sit. So I was sitting in the in that chair. Well, not that exact chair, but that type of chair, for a certain amount of time, at least I would say about an hour or so. And during that time, I was listening to some hypno birthing thing, because I was like, I need to get this baby out of me. So I kept telling myself, I'm fully dilated. I got this. You got this, Jazz. I could get through this. I am strong. And it got to a point where I started to feel a lot of pressure down there, where it was like, I need to push. And so I did push. I just pushed, no questions asked. I pushed, and I was like, I felt his head trying to come all the way out of my canal, my birth canal. And so I was like, let me call the motherfucking nurse, because it's time, and I don't think I could hold this little nigga anymore. I don't know if I could hold him in, because I had to get on the bed. But I called her once, And I was like, basically I told her, I don't know exactly what I said. I forgot. Everything was so freaking fast at that point. But, hold on. I have to go to the bathroom. Wait. Alright, fuck it. I'm gonna leave like this because I'm tired of holding the phone. I didn't bring my stuff to hold my phone with. So, I'm gonna hold it this way for the rest of the video. But anyways, where I left it off at. Oh yeah, so basically, when it was about time, basically I couldn't hold him in any longer. So basically the nurse, she got in, I told her, I was like, look, I cannot hold him any longer. I'm gonna have to push right now. And she's like, well, we gonna bed. I was like, no, I need to stand up and push. And she's like, no, you need to get on the bed. So I was like, fuck it, I'm not gonna try to argue about this. So I got on the bed, but the thing is, I didn't just get on the bed like taking my time on the bed. Because like I said, Zeus here he was not trying to take his time, okay? He was ready, okay? And I was ready too, obviously. So I jumped on that mother trucker, on the bed. I jumped on the bed, like, I don't know, I just hopped on the bed like my life depended on it. And I just started pushing. And I was like, I need to push now. I cannot hold him any longer right now. And of course, whole bunch of other people started running in the room too, to assist as well. And yeah, it was good 2, maybe about 4 pushes I did, and he was out. And no rips, no tears, perfectly good. Thank goodness. Even though of course they would have to sew me back up, but you know what I'm saying, less the better, And so yeah, it was a pretty quick delivery as far as that goes. It was just the labor part that was like, the contractions are horrible. Like, this was my first ever natural birth that I ever done. And I was just like, hell no. Like, and because I did epidurals before. And epidurals, they're great as far as, don't have to feel the pain. Great and all. However, I think what made me not want to do epidural again was just because, I don't know, for some reason, I just been feeling that pain, that part where they put that needle exactly where they always put it the last couple times they did it. And I was just like, yeah, I don't know if I want to do that. Some tell me, I was like, nah, I'm not. So I went through the natural birth. I did it, and I got through it. Thank goodness, with the strength in me and, my spirit guides and my ancestors being there with me. Because, man, I was like, this is crazy. But it was good, though. So, Zeus is here, How about that? So now I've been in the hospital since he was born, Sunday. And usually they just only have you here for 72 hours, 3 days. But of course, they're gonna be here an extra day, which is okay. Well, technically today is the extra day. So tomorrow we should leave, as long as everything comes back perfectly fine. With the blood test regarding, the jaundice thing, because it did go down the last test they did, but they were saying they need to do another one after that just to make sure it don't go back up or nothing. And I was like, okay. So long as it don't go back up, which I know is not, it's gonna be okay. Either way, I'm just gonna let it ride with the universe. You know what I'm saying? Just, I'm not going to really try to control everything because I can't control it. But the only thing I control is me in the moment and know that, you know, he is, you know, perfectly healthy anyways, regardless. So I know he's good. He is good. Yes, you are good. Yes, you are. So, yeah, just positive love and light. Doing my best to stay in the moment, in the present, and, you know, of course, you know, the doctors, they want to know to make sure, you know, I'm not leaving here, you know, depressed and stuff. Postpartum depression is a thing. And I'm like, yeah, I told them, because I even told my doctors, like, before giving birth, I was like, I feel like I'm going through prenatal depression during, you know, depression during pregnancy. Because that shit is real too, you know? And of course, that could overlap into even after giving birth. So, which is postpartum, as you know. So, I told him, I was like, you know, I'm supposed to be, not supposed to be, but I'm, you know, as I display on my channel, I don't know every freaking thing, okay? But the thing is, I'm willing to learn and unlearn things because, you know, even as a teacher, you're also a student. And I'm a student of the universe. I'm still learning and unlearning things each and every day. Things that are limiting me, trauma, things I probably totally forgot about, you know, is life. So, and I know that. And that's the part where this is my journey. And this is what I feel like most really where I would say this is really what my channel is about, is me and my journey. And of course, sharing that, and anybody that relates and understands, as far as, you know, even if it's something really specific or it's not specific, it's just general, and you just fuck with me just because you fuck with me, cool, you know what I'm saying? Join the ride and let's, you know, get on this self-healing, you know, journey together. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone is on the path of just trying to, or doing their best to find themselves. And I know these past few years has been amazing as far as, you know, learning that, you know, I'm not just a freaking human on this earth here to do right by a sky daddy in the sky, and hopefully I get in heaven. You know, it's not that. Like, I am God. Like, I am part of the universe. I am part of consciousness. I am God, and period. So you are me and I am you. You are God, I am God. We are one. We are God, period. We just all living in different perspectives and different journeys on what are we here to learn. And usually it's the same thing, maybe said in a different way or looked at in a different way. So, you know, there's more to talk about that and everything. So, but I just know that I don't know everything, and that's okay. Because, shoot, the beauty of it is just learning. The knowledge, like, because you never stop learning. Never. And, I'm open to even talking to a therapist, just to have someone outside of myself that I could talk to possibly they could see. Because usually when, say for instance, like, you're watching a movie and you can see what shit is about to go down. You're like, see, I told you. But since somehow the character don't see it, like, come on. So it's kind of like that. So I don't mind having someone outside of me seeing, like, okay, like, this is why you're behaving this way, or this is why, this is what your behavior was, and it was stemming from this and that, or whatever that situation was. And you get what I'm saying. So I'm just open to that. Like, something like virtual, obviously I don't want to really leave the house like that. I'm good. I'm an introvert. I don't like going outside the house unless, I know for sure, obviously traveling one day. Definitely would love to travel around the world to places that's on my bucket list. So I know it's gonna happen one day. But however, other than that, I'm an introvert. It's like I want to be back home. Be to myself. That's pretty much it. And I like it that way. I know that's just me. So I know there's plenty of other people that feel that way too. So, but I don't know. But I just felt like recording for a moment. I know I haven't really been consistent on the channel in a while, but that's just because, like I just briefly explained, since I've been pregnant, I've pretty much been not feeling myself, or feeling like myself lately. But, I think I'm pretty much slowly for surely getting out of that, feeling, that rut, just right now at this point, it's just more like I don't really give a fuck. And just, I don't know, just roll with the punches, really, and adapt and just go with the flow and just know that everything is working out for me, and that the past and the future doesn't really matter because it don't exist at this point, because the past is the past and the future hasn't even happened yet, and the present is now. So it's just a matter of fact of getting in that mode of just focusing on the present and just be like, you know what, it is what it is, and I know everything's working out for me all the time. That's why I got this tattoo. I don't know if you kind of can see it because of the light, but I did make a video about that a while back on my channel. So but it's just everything's working out for me with a hummingbird on it, which I love. So this is my very first tattoo, so I really thankful. This was my first tattoo I ever gotten in my life for being 26. Well, 25 at the time when I got it last year, but yeah, 26. I'm 26 now. So but yeah. But just know that you are unlimited. You are a powerful manifester no matter what. So just know that you are manifesting no matter what. Manifesting is not a fucking whatchamacallit. It's not a little magic trick. It's something you've been doing since you was born. It's something your whole life is a manifestation itself. So I'll just say that you're wonderful, you're powerful, you're great, and you got this, and you are strong. And especially if you are going through a difficult time right now, just know that you are loved, and everything is gonna work out. Everything is working for you, not to you. Just remember that. It's working for you, not to you. It's just all about shifting consciousness, shifting perspective. So anyways, so I think I'm done here. Zeus. Oh, you're cutie. But anyways, yeah. I just look forward to obviously being home, but right now I'm here, and we're just gonna ride it out. So, but yeah, hopefully next video y'all see is gonna be me being home with Zeus and everything, chilling or whatever we doing. But anyways, thank you for watching, and If you have any questions or you just want to comment, you know what I'm saying, or any video ideas, you know, put it down below. But other than that, I appreciate you watching, and thank you for liking and subscribing. And my current subscribers, thank you. And I don't know. I just wish the best for everybody. That's pretty much it. So yeah, bye.